Okay, we are live. We are going to be cooking chicken Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Canna style. So I am smoking on some of my harvest with some keef on top. Cheers, Happy. Some of the bud. And I put some keef on top. I have the stove on medium and I have the infused oil already in the pan. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Okay, this is really simple. Everybody's been asking me for this recipe. It's super, super simple. So here's what you get. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Okay, this will do 2 boneless pieces of chicken. And I usually just buy the trim fat-free. You get 1/2 cup of milk and 1 egg, and you whisk it in your bowl and you set it aside, okay? Then you're gonna grab 1 cup, okay? 1 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and let me get my salt because I didn't put it in. And you're gonna put 2 teaspoons of salt. Now, the trick about this recipe is this. Cut your chicken up, slice it up into little chunks of pieces, and it says 2 teaspoons on my recipe, so I don't want to get the wrong one. I'm using the 1/2 because my one is missing. Okay, so the trick to this is take your chicken pieces and cut them up into tiny pieces, edible pieces, okay? And now the trick is this. Take pickle juice. Cheers. Cheers. Once you get your chicken pieces cut up, take pickle juice, put it in a bowl like I have here, and let it soak with a little bit of sugar for about 30 minutes. Mix up your dry ingredients here separately, and then here's your egg wash, okay? I'm gonna drain this chicken. We're gonna dip it in this egg wash. We're gonna roll it around in that flour, and we're gonna put it in that pan. So I'm gonna drain this pickle juice. Everyone says, why the pickle juice? Well, if you want true Chick-fil-A chicken, you want to use their recipe, you're going to use the pickle juice. Because that's what they use. So then you just take all your chicken pieces and you stick them in your bowl. Now you can do this in a freezer bag too. If you want to, you can do this in a freezer bag. Now I'm just going to coat it with the egg pieces. I'm going to get a pair of tongs so I can put it in the dry pieces. Or I'll get a spoon actually. And I just have my oil on really low, and I have infused oil. So now I'm just going to dump my chicken pieces from my egg wash into my flour. Don't worry about it dripping, because those little drips, they're really nice once they get into the flour. They make really great crunchies to put on top of your salad or on rice that you might make with this. Now you can't use your wash, of course, because you had poultry in it, so you want to throw that away. Make sure you wash your hands if you touch anything else. I already have all my sauces made up. So let me get rid of that. And now I'm just going to roll this around in the flour batter. And you can do it in a freezer bag if you want to. Sometimes I do it in a freezer bag. Just depends on how much chicken I'm making. Just coat your chicken really good. And the trick is to keep your oil low, not too burning, but you want it hot when you're going to put this chicken in. Okay, and you just coat it like that. And now we're going to put it into the oil. And now this is infused canna oil. It's pretty warm. It's all the way down. I'm just going to test it. Oh yeah, good, perfect. Now I'm just going to put it in there. Mixing it up just a tad more, and I'm going to grab my tongs. Actually, just grab the fork. And then once you have it all coated, you're just going to put it in your oil, and you're going to cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Looks so good. And I don't usually flip it. And I'll use a new clean spatula. So I'm going to put it on medium. Let me wash my hands. How are you guys? Are you having a good day? I can smell the canna oil. It smells amazing. So you just cook that for 5 to 7 minutes on each side, and you have Chick-fil-A canna infused bite-sized chicken pieces. And I usually use a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce and a ranch. And then I make a rice. Super, super easy. Not hard to do at all. It's sizzling up really nicely. How are you guys doing today? So just to, shoot. I spilled my barbecue sauce out of my little tiny cup. Hello. Well, welcome to my channel. I spilled a little bit of barbecue sauce here, so I'm cleaning up my mess. Oh, well, the fires, they say, are contained. I just watched the news, so that's good news, right? And I know a lot of the people that I know personally are safe and in hotels, so that's really good news. Good evening to you, Tova. Let me just check this, okay? Oh, I put that right in the way. Just let it cook. The browner, until it's brown, because you're going to have your chicken pieces in small pieces. I know, I heard. I haven't heard personally from him about that, but somebody told me earlier that they did. I'm so sorry about that. I know Jill is devastated. I texted her. How is everybody else? There's huge fires in Sonoma County, and it burnt down a lot of people's houses. I know the last count, there were 12 people that were passed away, and bless them and their families and everyone that's going through all these tragedies in Vegas and fuck. I'm making Italian bread. I love Italian food. Love Italian food. I know, I'm so sad, I'm crying too. I've been upset all day. But I have texted with Jill, and I've offered her my home, and I've offered Seb my home. They know they're welcome. I hear it cooking. It's so good, you guys. It's so simple, so good, and your family will love it. Everyone's been asking me for more savory canna recipes, so I thought that I would bring you guys this one. I'm gonna take a rip, but let me check that. I wish you could smell it. If you could smell it, you would just be dying. Like right now, you'd be wanting to eat it. So just to recap, it's 2 boneless pieces of chicken. Oh, that sounds good. I do a stuffed bell pepper that I really like. That's an amazing recipe. Ooh, detoxing. All right. I do a detox shake every week. It's 4 simple ingredients. Super, super easy, but I drink one every single week. So to recap my recipe, it's 2 boneless pieces of chicken, and you take a 1/2 cup of milk and 1 egg, and you whisk it up and you set it aside. Yep, I'm doing that right now. And you whisk it up and you set it aside. And then you take 1 cup of flour and 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of salt, and put them in a bowl or in a freezer bag and shake up the freezer bag or stir up the bowl, whichever you choose to use. Before you put your chicken pieces that you've cut up in your egg wash, what I do is I take about a 1/2 cup to a cup of pickle juice in a bowl, and I soak my chicken pieces in it for 30 minutes with a little bit of regular sugar sprinkled on top of it. That's the trick for Chick-fil-A chicken, is the pickle juice and the sugar. Once it's soaked in that for 30 minutes, then you place it into your egg wash, right into your flour, and into your can of oil. I use kosher dill. That's what I use, kosher dill, and every time it comes out perfect. Now you can use can of butter if you want to fry your chicken in can of butter, but you're going to have to really be careful because it'll burn. Yeah, it does make a difference. This is the one I use. I threw it away because I already used it. I use the kosher dill zesty plastic. That's what I use. And that's what everyone that I talk to about the recipe, they say is what you use, because it has that zestiness to it, but it also has that dill to it also. And then you just cook it for 3 to 5 minutes on each side, and then you take it off and have it with your choice of sauces. Yo, 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 chef. And it's amazing, amazing. So it's almost done, and then I'll take it off and I'll show you guys. And you can make your own sauces. I usually use a ranch and a sweet and spicy barbecue, and then I'll make a rice with it too. So as soon as it gets done, I'll take it off and I'll bring it over here. Let's take a rip. Hi, Michelle. Cheers. Let me check it because the oil burns quickly. Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. And then you're just going to put it on a little piece of paper towel, or I have a baking pad that I use, but they're both dirty because I've been baking like a freight train. We just got back last night from Vegas, and she is a fucking tank, that girl. She has a trach, right? And her jaw's wired shut, and she's walking in the hallways because she wants to go home. She's got a long haul, she's doing well, and she's going to make it. We just got home late. And then when we got home, we found out about the fires. So it was like, it's like been one thing right after the other. What is happening to our world? I don't get it. And Vegas is crazy, crazy. Reporters, people, and everyone has a story down there. Everyone has a story. Cheers. Everyone has a story. Oh, it's looking good, guys. Now you can cook it as brown as you like it, but what I really liked about it is the mixture with the powdered sugar that you use when you're frying it. Chick-fil-A can nuggets. I take those little pieces too from the pan, and I drain them on a paper towel and I put them over the rice, and they're amazing. Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in, RF3. It's nice here. It's windy here. I'm 4 hours from sub, about 4 hours from sub, and I can smell smoke, but I don't see anything here. So this is the trick too, the powdered sugar. Thank you, Michelle. That's very nice. Yeah, sub each other up. I told you guys I would do a weekly live recipe for you guys, and everyone that's been texting me on Instagram and asking for more sultry, not so much just the sweets and stuff and the baked goods, they would like something like this. So I decided to do the Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna give it one more minute because I like mine crispy. And then you can certainly take like a little salad, make some romaine lettuce, cut up some veggies. You already have your ranch out. Put some of the little fried pieces from the breading on your salad with some cheese, like feta cheese. It's so good, with little tiny slices of onion. And then you also can use red pepper flakes if you like your chicken hotter. But you will notice when you take this off and taste it, it has a bite to it and a sweetness to it. Yes. Yes. Good evening, Dave. Oh, thank you. I know. You know what? Mud and plaster do wonders, doll. Why am I killing you? Oh, yeah, we're done. Now I'm gonna kind of dab it a little bit with the oil, because of the oil. But are you ready for this? And you have Chick-fil-A canna infused chicken nuggets. And now I can't eat it right this second because it's hot as fuck. And then I have my sauces right here. Super, super easy. But look at these. Detox murder for sure. But you know what? All it is organic flour. The worst thing is the tablespoons of powdered sugar and the barbecue sauce. The rest is nothing. I can tolerate that. I'll endure for that, right? I will endure for that. Let's see what it looks like. I love them. And then the longer you let them sit, the better they are, because they get really crunchy. Oh yeah. Tastes just like Chick-fil-A. They're amazing, you guys. Okay. And you can put them on top of some rice, like make a Spanish rice or something like that. Or just finger eat them. I like to finger eat them because I get the munchies. And they have a crunch to them, really nice. Oh, you're welcome. I have never tried pizza. If you have a canna infused pizza recipe, please share that, because I don't have that. I could probably do it. We just don't eat a lot of pizza in this house, but I'll tell you, some days I really just want a big slice of pizza. Joker. What are you guys all smoking on? Did you have a fabulous day today? I hope you guys all had a great, great day. Fuck, man, I thought I was going to come home to good news, and I came home to shit. Blue dream, Meg. Lucky girl. Oh, you do? Pesto. Well, you're going to have to send a girl some of that shit. You infuse your pesto sauce? That's interesting. I have to try that shit. There was a fire. They're in a hotel right now. I don't know anymore. Oh, you had a shit day? I'm sorry, doll. You know what I say about a shit day? Don't sweat the small stuff, because 5 seconds from now, everything around you is going to be different than it was right this second. So roll up a fatty and just chill. Oh, Knob, you're going to have to hook a girl up with that. Just roll up a dude, doll. Don't sweat the small shit. Don't sweat it. Right? It's time to medicate. Cheers. That's what I always say. Yes, I make infused olive oil. What are you smoking, Marie? I'm just smoking on some ghost blueberries from my harvest. These little tiny rock hard nugs. I have a bunch of jars still. So what else am I gonna do? I made some other things, and I have my salves my lotions and my bath salts are ready to be sold. Oh, your hubby what? Man, this is amazing. Oh, in Scotland. Look at that. Amazing. That's not fair. That shit should be outlawed. But I could eat that whole damn thing and he wouldn't have any of it when he got here. Not hard to do. And this is, I did a 1 breast recipe. This is for 2 breasts. Just look me up on Instagram, Michelle. Do you want the salve or the lotion? Because I have the lotion, the salve, and my bath salts. The bath salts are great. It's the bath salts are 400 milligrams of CBD. Hi, Black. Thanks for coming in. And the lotion is 400. No, I'm lying to you. The lotion is 400. The bath salts are 100. You want the salve. And the salve is 300. Okay, you want the salve? How big? Because I can do a 2 ounce or a 4 ounce. I generally sell them in a 2 ounce container. Just send me an message on Instagram and I'll hook you up, girl. I'll get you some out. The lotion is 400 milligrams and the lotion is amazing. The lotion I won't be able to get, I only had like 10 of them on my shelf that were made and they're gone. And I'm waiting on, I got 2 products today and I'm waiting on 3 or 4 more products to come because every time I put an order out, anytime I get money coming in for that, I always put it right back into the grow or back into that product because I want to be able to have it available for a continued basis. You know, I don't want it to ever run out for anyone. So I ordered like, I don't know, I think I ordered like $100 and some odd worth of products and I've only received 2 of them thus far. And I made as many 4 ounce containers of the salve and I made as many 2 ounce containers of the lotion. And I have some bath salts and some lotions still right now and the salve, but the lotion that I have is not the one that I made. I would use the salve, but you could use the lotion too. And there's no reason why you can't combine the 2. You can use the salve, like my family's not well, and they use the salve in the morning and then at night. And then during the day, he uses the lotion because it's easy. And he can take it with him. The salve is in a bigger container. Hi, Bonzo. Later, star, buzz, 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 or later, B, buzz, buzz, buzz. I'm reading your text. Look, and I said later, star. Buzz, 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 babe. Thank you for coming in, doll. You got to try these Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, Canna infused. They're so good. I'm going to keep eating them and I'm going to go, where's your dinner, babe? I don't know. I ate it. It's in my belly. Don't you love her name? I love her name. His name, her name, I'm not sure what gender they are, but I love that person. Yeah, I have, I'm looking around. Let me show you the container size, okay? Hold on. Like, see, these are the lotion size containers. These ones. And this is the big salve containers. The big salve. This is the ones that I cannot keep on the fucking shelf. I can't keep it on the shelf. And I make this in a 4 ounce, a 2 ounce, and some people want it in an 8 ounce like this. And this is what I make for him every time I make one, because it lasts, I don't know. That's why it doesn't have a label on it or anything. But look, I mean, this is not oily. When you put this on, oh, this works amazing. And then you put it on, and you think that I'm going to be oily. No. And it smells like ocean breeze, like an ocean, like fresh water. And see, it's not oily, not greasy. I just rubbed it in. I love it. He loves it. It has a little bit of a heat to cool that is really, really nice. And I can feel that it actually, it breaks that third barrier of your epidermis. You can actually feel it penetrating in that third layer. And the first time I put it on, it was like, oh my heaven, I had not felt that for some time. I think the last time I felt that third layer penetration like that was when the therapist was doing my therapy on my back when I had my injury. And so I haven't had professional stuff until I started making my own. So when I buy it and I make it, I put something in it that gives it that. It's not really a mentholatum. It's warm to cool, maybe like a biofreeze, but it's very subtle. It's not that, because I've put some on that have been so hot that I could not keep it on. I literally had to wash it up. And then I have put some on that when I put it on, I couldn't get dressed. I'm like, my clothes are sticking to me. What the hell? I don't know what the carrier was that they were using, but clearly wasn't the right carrier. And I mean, you should see my kitchen when I make it, because everything has to be sterile. To Scotland. If you want to pay the shipping, I'll be happy to. That is so fucking good. No, it smells like rainwater, like fresh rain. It smells like the rain. It doesn't smell medicated. It doesn't smell pungent. It doesn't smell waxy. And it smells like rain. I am on Instagram at Starlet95. And I love it. I put it on every day. And I use my other lotions too that and Holly's Locked and Loaded I love a lot. So when I meet with her, she's a certified herbalist. And I said, girl, why am I not making my own? And she said, I don't know. So she showed me how to do it. And I make sure everything has got additives and preservatives in it, and everything is done with sterility. So my counter's all bleached off, and it's like a doctor's office in my kitchen on the day we make it. It's fun. We all get to dress up in little tiny white lab coats and have masks and gloves, and everything is bleached and alcohol down with 96% alcohol, and all your stuff is set up, and you've got your stove all set up. Everything's good. So it's just like a boop, 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 boop. And I just do about, I think this time I'm going to do 50 of each and see how it goes. If I can sell the 50 of each one, I'm going to do the lotion. And this is the lotion. And sometimes the lotion will be this yellow, and sometimes it'll be white, because I also do a cream, and the cream is white because I do a CBD facial cream with ceramides and retinol, and I fucking love it. And so that is a cream. That's not a lotion. This is the lotion. This is the 400 milligrams. And this is, it depends on, I'm going to, I'm looking for the scent that I use. I don't know. I got it wet a little bit right here on the label, so I can't read it. But it springs something. But I buy all of them, all my essential oils from Crazy Candles, or from Apothecary. Apothecary has some really nice essential oils. But I don't like real heavy scented stuff. I like fresh, clean. I want to be able to, like, when I put it on and I want to go and get dressed. I don't want shit sticking to me, you know? I don't like that at all. And then when I go to bed at night, if I want a thicker, more heavier salve, I just use my salve, and then I just add a different carrier oil, like some vitamin E or some tree oil or something, in the palm of my hand to add any extra oil if I want to. Because I hate that. I mean, I want to be able to keep my rings on. I want to be able to eat. I want to be able to do whatever. You know? Who's going to tell me I'm going to eat these all? I don't know. My goal is to try to get some. I really want to get my lotion and my CBD salve and my face cream into the dermatologist's office, because I have tons of dermatologists here, and I see the dermatologist like once a year for my checkup, because I have cystic face and cystic everything. And they have the shittiest products in their store or in their shop or in their office, whatever you want to call it. And they're phenomenally priced, like 160, 170 fucking dollars for like 2 ounces. I'm like, is that gold? What the fuck is in that thing, you know? And I don't do Botox. I don't do fillers. I don't do any of that shit, you know? So I told her, I said, you really should try my CBD cream for your face. You should try it. And then she started asking me some things that were in it. And I told her, like, neem, ceramides, hyaluronic acid. And so I think she kind of perked up, like, maybe she knows what she's talking about. Well, fuck, I'm old as dirt, and I've been trying everything on my face since I was 30, and nothing works. Everything just either sits on top or doesn't absorb at all. And it's because our body can only identify certain things that we put on it. And those are ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and carrier oils. And so if you don't treat a carrier oil correctly when you're making the product, that carrier oil is not going to carry that product anywhere. It's going to sit on the top of your skin. And that's what I have found. Most of the products that I purchase in like a local drugstore and shit, they do. They sit on the top of my skin. They moisturized it for, I don't know, maybe half of a day, and then I'd look down and my skin would be dry. It's like people ask me all the time, like, what the fuck do you put on your skin? And I said, I don't put anything on my skin. All I put on my skin is my lotion and my salve. CBD. That's all I put on my, well, and then the ceramides and shit that's in it. And then her hyaluronic acid. I think that the plastic surgeon's office and the dermatologist's office are taking advantage of consumers. Because I have been a patient for a dermatologist's office since I was, let's see, since I was 12. Because I have cysts on my face, or I had cysts that would just pop out anywhere, right? Me and my brother both had it. And so I've been seeing dermatologists all my life. I was on antibiotics all the time for it. And I don't know, maybe I just grew out of it or just started doing the right things because I didn't want to keep taking all the pills. And I started doing my own remedies. And I started talking to girls where I went and had facials done and or massages, and the girls that did the masseuses, I would speak to them, and I would talk to dermatologists and doctors and say, what absorbs, what doesn't. All doctors do, I know, because it's big pharma. It's big pharma because here's the thing. I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting at my desk in my office in the emergency room, right, where you walk in, and right there walks up a drug rep, and they hand you your card as a staff, and they want to see all the doctors that are in the back. Now, sometimes it's feast or famine. Sometimes I can let you in and you can see every one of them, and sometimes I can't let you in at all. But 9 times out of 10, they got in. And what it is that the doctors have them in their pocket, and the big pharma has the doctors in their pocket. They say, you know what they told everybody about the opioids? That when they came out with Norco and Vicodin, that they were non-addicting, that was the next biggest pain relief of non-addicting medications. And it was such bullshit. There's so many people got addicted to those drugs. But that's what they would tell the doctors. And then the doctors would get paid a specific amount of money for every prescription they wrote and was filled. So it's you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back type thing. And it makes me sick because it takes advantage of consumers and especially sick people, ill people. That's wrong. So I didn't want to keep putting poison in my body, so I started making my own. I know what goes in it. I know what's in it and what works and what doesn't work for me. It's trial and error, though. It's not always easy. Hey, how's it going? Great. Oh my God, you just have to try my chicken. I just made this. You better hurry up because it's going to be gone. They did? When was that, Michelle? When did you have that removed? I was so mad because I had to call him and tell him to bring me some Dayquil because I couldn't breathe. It was so bad. My sinuses. And that's the most I've taken. June. Wow. Wow, girl, you are really going through it. That's not that long ago. How are you feeling? See, these little crunchies are so good on salad. You gotta try that. How was your day, Dad? They didn't call you. No, on your way home, I would, that was cool. Right now, you do, Meg? Those are miserable. Those are miserable. I'm prone to those, and I'm telling you, I'd rather have an earache. Yeah, it does. You know why? Because THC works with the beta-2 endocannabinoids we have in our brain, and it shuts that portion of your brain off, and it tricks it just like opioids and says, relax, you don't have pain. Yeah, that's your beta-1 endocannabinoid. Cannabidiol. That's why I can't believe that the FDA is still saying that THC has no medicinal purpose and it's still one. It does the very exact same thing that an opioid does in our body, in our chemistry, in our whole, does the exact same thing as if you put a pill in your mouth or take a bong rip. It does the same thing in your body. Cheers. This is really, really tasty, bud. I dropped about 6 of those ghost blueberry and incredible bulk seeds because I just want some more. They need to. I think come January they're going to take medical out and they're just going to do all recreational. But my county is still not regulating for recreational. They're still saying no recreational. So I don't know. Oh, okay. I know, and it costs a fortune, right? They charge you an arm and a leg. I can't even go into a beauty salon anymore and buy a hair product or anything like that over the counter and know that it's not going to come home and dry my hair out or dry my skin out. And they charge a fucking fortune for it. And I know my shit works better. So I don't do it anymore. And so now people are looking at me going, whoa, what are you using? Nothing specific, just CBD. Hemp. Pure hemp. You tired?
Yeah.
I thought you said you had a pretty good day. Oh, good. It does. It makes me sick too, how they take advantage of the consumer. I want to know how Bear is, and I haven't seen him come in. So I want to know how he is and if he liked the product that I sent him. I don't know. Is he in the Sonoma County? You too, May. Have some chicken, Dad.
No, no chicken.
Why not?
Hurt my teeth.
Did you go back to the dentist again?
No.
Oh, from yesterday. He went to the dentist and they cleaned his teeth and you know how they shoot you up with all that shit. I'm sorry, you want me to make you some soup or something?
No.
So that's why my salt shaker was in the bathroom?
Yep.
What are you going to do then? Lay down?
No.
Well, guys, I'm going to take care of my man here. He's got a sore mouth. He'll probably lay down. I hope you guys try these. If you have any questions or you have any comments, look at how many I'm eating. Or you didn't write the recipe down, go back and watch the video again. As always, you guys, this channel is for 18 and older cannabis and cannabis enthusiasts. And if you are not one, please get the fuck off my channel, would you? Tell them to subscribe up there. Comment down here somewhere, I believe. Hit that bell if you want to know if I'm going to go live or put up any videos like this, because you never know what a girl's going to put up. You never know. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up to be a solid, huh? One plant, one love, one tree. Peace, you guys. Thanks so much for coming in.